Hey everybody, Ryan Sudol here. Yes, that's right. I am on this channel again. I'm in front of a camera again, and I'm actually not screaming. What a shock. So yeah, for those of you that know me personally, you know what I'm referring to, but for those of you who don't, allow me to initiate you because, this is a doozy. So the year was 2015. I was just beginning my sophomore year in high school at Morris Hills High School here in New Jersey. In my freshman year, I was so disappointed in the lack of school spirit that we held as a school community. So I felt that it was my duty as a scrawny sophomore to get in front of a camera and put a video on YouTube of me ranting about why the school spirit at Morris Hills High School should be amped up. And I did it, and it got 2,500 views in a little over 24 hours. I have a lot to thank for this video. That doesn't distract from the fact, however, this video sucks. Obviously, when I first put it out, I was like, oh my god, this is genius, man. And I didn't think anybody was going to watch it, but I still thought it was a pretty good video. I basically, well, you know what? Screw this. I'm not even going to get into details because we're watching it today. This is literally the first time that I have watched this video ever since it came out in full. And already, holy crap. I mean, you look at this and you look at me now, and you see that I have 10 times more hair on my body, and that's just my face. And I also have this, like, oddly serious look on my face, like I'm about to, like, give a message about the second coming of the demon lords from the underworld or something like that. But no, I'm just talking about a high school football game. The subject of the video is basically, yes, me talking about how school spirit at my school should be amped up, and also to hype the big rivalry game between Morris Hills and Morris Knolls High Schools that was going to be going on that coming Friday. So without further ado, let's cringe together.
Good evening.
Why did I, like, start that off like an Obama speech? Like, he'd always, like, whenever he would do a speech, he would always say,
Good evening.
That's what that was. This is a high school football game!
That we are 4 days away on the dot, on the button, from the moment that I have been waiting for the past year. I've had a countdown clock on my phone for the past 100 days counting down to this day.
That actually is true. I was obsessed. I was a super fan of my high school because I had nothing else really better to do. That's how I entertained myself.
Man, I am so excited. I'm excited for two main reasons. I'm excited. Number one, I'm excited to see Hills kick some Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity golden eagle booty.
Okay, allow me to explain. So, I knew I wanted to, like, say some sort of a rhyme at some point in the video for some reason, because I wanted the video to be kind of like a WWE, like, style promo, like, kind of like The Rock or somebody like that, hyping up his next big match. So I wanted to do, like, a catchy little catchphrase in there, and for some reason, the first thing that popped into my head was Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity, and then I added Golden Eagle Booty at the end, because Morris Knolls is the Golden Eagles. I did not know where I got that from until about 2 years later, when I saw an IHOP commercial, and it was advertising the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity pancakes.
It's the Super Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
So I infringed, and I didn't even know it, and I'm so glad that this video only was popular in this region, because I don't need IHOP to come sue me, but just know. I know people.
Show all the teams some love. The baseball team, lacrosse team, field hockey team.
You gotta go to the lacrosse team, the basketball team, and you're gonna go and you're gonna rise up and praise the Lord.
We have to prove that this is going to work. I'm a believer that this works because I started this whole shebang.
I almost cussed.
Talk is cheap. I've learned from multiple experiences that talk is cheap.
Tell us, Ryan. Be honest. In how many instances have you learned in your life that talk is cheap? You're 15!
What we have to do, we have to execute to prove to Knowles, to prove to everyone else that the Hills Gang movement is alive and well.
Whale. Oh my god. I can't. Oh my god. Why? Why?
I have been to, I believe, 2 Hills Knowles games where a person from Knowles decided to come on our side, and the Fans were pointing their fingers at him and chanting a bodily thing, which I'm not going to say because I'm a Christian boy. I don't do that stuff.
Says the person who literally almost cursed 30 seconds ago.
The number one rule of the student section this year is respect. Sure, we can boo bad calls if we want to, but don't take it past booing the team when they score or booing the team when they enter. Yeah, I really...
Shut up, me. Okay, listen. So this is what I like to call damage control. I didn't want to tell the student section to not do anything negative, so I kind of had to like backtrack, and I kind of had to say, well, you can do this too.
Yes, I believe that you can still chant, you can't do that, or scoreboard, scoreboard. You can still do that, because, it's not that bad of a chant to do.
And if you notice, my hair is different because I just got out of the shower. I showered. I'm in my pajamas watching probably Monday Night Raw at this point.
Yeah, back to Ryan. Don't...
Oh my god!
We have to get involved. Don't just stand there the whole time like this, and just watch.
Watch. Don't watch.
Yeah, right, you gotta be like this the whole time, man. Get excited, get hyped.
You can kind of tell that, like, as the video goes on and as time gets later, I'm starting to kind of, like, whisper scream because I didn't want my parents to, like, think that I was insane. Or at least have another reason to think I was insane because they already had so many up to that point. And also, it is obvious that I took the camera down and I kind of looked back at the footage to see if I thought it was good enough to put out. And for some reason, I was like, this is great! Let me add to it.
And then that is how we are going to win more games in every sport, not just football, like I said before. So, have some fun with it.
Name another time where you've heard someone say have fun in such an aggressive voice like that. Like, can you imagine, like, your dad dropping you off at soccer practice and, like, right as you close the door, he goes, hey! Have fun!
Now, this is the point of the video where I go off. About to turn into Dr. Jekyll, if you will.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This right here is the worst part of the video, which ironically what people thought was the best part of the video. I basically go into full-on WWE wrestling promo mode here, and I'm shooting straight from the hip on Morris Knowles High School, our mortal enemies.
If you'll excuse me.
I just love how like I was gonna make a big deal out of it, yet I still kind of like I carefully fold my glasses and place them on the tape. Oh my god. My version of turning into Dr. Jekyll is simply taking my glasses off, slightly adjusting my hair, and just doing this. Oh man, at that point I was like, man, this is gonna scare those Morris Knowles students right out of town. They're not gonna want to deal with me no more.
Now, as a family, Friday night, September 11th, 7 o'clock, we're gonna walk into Caruso Stadium.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Let this be a fair warning to you, Knowles. Because we are going to ride like knights. We're gonna trample you. Hills Gang movement, baby.
Couple things about that ending. First of all, my iconic catchphrase, which became kind of my thing for the subsequent years after that, which is Hills Gang movement, baby, was ripped off from another person, from a wrestler named Adam Cole. Here's a clip.
Adam Cole, baby!
Second of all, what happened after I hit the camera? So basically, after I hit the camera, I wanted to make it like an epic ending. Like, what's an epic ending? Like, kind of like a mic drop. I'm gonna hit the camera out of aggression, and it's gonna send a surge of motivation throughout Morris Hills High School. When I hit that camera, it's gonna be kind of like an emphatic, and yeah, let's do this. Let's kick that Rudy Tooty booty. But then the camera fell. Right after this, I immediately scrambled to the ground to make sure that my iPod Touch was not broken. And thankfully it wasn't, but like, if you saw what happened on camera right after this, you see me go, oh shoot, and I'm immediately like, oh, it's okay. So yeah, that was the video that led me to basically being who I am today. In all honesty, this video really did define my life for the subsequent years afterwards, including up until now. Up until this point, I was a very not social person. I mean, I loved people and I always tried to make friends, but I would always fail at it because I would kind of be like the monkey who would kind of be jumping around and entertaining people, hoping that they're going to be my friend when really they just use me for their entertainment. But with this, I actually had something that people legitimately liked, whether I think that they should have liked it or not, they still gravitated towards it. And it ended up really improving the school spirit at Morris Hills. And actually, at that game, which was a couple days after, when I came in the bleachers, the entire bleachers full of students were chanting my name. And I never thought in my life that I would ever have that moment of recognition from any group of people, let alone my high school. And basically that gave me the confidence to pursue my dreams, as a sportscaster, which I'm currently pursuing as of right now. It gave me the confidence to go in front of a camera, in front of a microphone, and it just is probably one of the best things to ever happen to me. That being said, the execution, as you have seen, was all the way off. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed watching this video today. Please give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I don't know if I'm ever going to post on here ever again, but yeah, hey, it was a good run. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and have your pets spayed or neutered. I don't know. Bye.